Okay, as you can tell from the title of this video, this is going to be an interesting rehousing. It's going to be pretty fun. So I will be rehousing two of my Stromatopelma calceatums, the feather-legged baboon, into these arboreal enclosures that I just bought today. Because these guys are arboreal, so I don't really have to rehouse them, but since they're arboreals, I just thought, why not just put a bark in there and let them climb, right? I'm just asking for trouble. But anyway, I'm going to be preparing two of these containers for them, and the remaining 8 I'll probably just stock them up for future arboreals, because I still have like the Tapinocenius violaceus in these pill jars, which are also arboreals. Probably be housing them into these white lid containers when they outgrow these pill jars. So yeah, let's get these new containers prepared. Okay, so this is my Tapinocenius gigas enclosure. So basically how I measure the holes is I do 3 holes of half an inch for 6 rows. This way is the vertical way is also half an inch. Yeah, that's my Tapinocenius gigas, the orange tree spider, and that's my Asian forest scorpion's molt. Alright, let's get the new containers prepared. Okay, so there's this line in the middle, so I start from the top half an inch and I just mark it down here in the middle, and then I do it horizontally half an inch like that. So I will do it for 6 rows. Alright, I've done 6 rows of 3 horizontal hole marks. I did for both sides. I do it one here and one here. So I'll do it for the other container and then we'll start poking the holes. So I've done marking for both containers. These will be the markings for where I'm going to put the air holes for the cross ventilation, because arboreals are going to need cross ventilation, even though the Stromatopelma calceatum is a baboon species and they do enjoy burrowing as slings to the juvenile stage. But anyway, let's start drilling the holes, or should I say stabbing. So for making the holes, I use the soldering iron. This thing heats up to a few hundred degrees and just melts through the plastic like butter. So I just plugged it in and we'll wait about 5 minutes before we start. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. So this is how great the soldering iron is. Look at that, it just melts through. I've personally not used drills. Sorry if you can hear the background. There's construction going on outside. If I use drills, I'll probably crack the container, so I'll just continue using this awesome thing. Alright, so I'll do the holes for both containers. God damn, I can't speak right now. And be right back. Okay, both containers are done. So now we'll start adding in the substrate and debark. Right, sorry about the big mess. I just completed their bark. So basically what I did was hot glued 2 pieces of bark together and then hot glued on some plastic leaves and forest moss. So this will make a good hiding place for them and a vertical climbing spot. I did it for the other one also, slightly different. This one has 3 barks glued together. So let's put them in the enclosure and see how it looks like. Okay, so we have placed the bark in. I think it looks pretty good for an arboreal cage. Plenty of spaces for the tarantula to hide. I think it looks pretty appealing, don't you think? The second one, this one has a hide, and I added some forest moss at the bottom. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So now I'm gonna allow the substrate to dry up, because I have had mold doing this before. I think it's because this isn't cork bark. Although this bark is dried and cured, if the surrounding humidity is too high, it will start to mold. I've had that, and that was not fun. So yeah, we will start the rehousing once the substrate is bone dry. So I've left both of these containers in the aircon room for overnight, and look how much water is coming out from the substrate. That amount of water is definitely going to mold up your bark if you do not have adequate ventilation. Since I only have 2 rows, on 2 sides of the container, there is a high chance that the bark will start to mold after a few days. So yeah, I'm gonna put these 2 out in the sun, and we'll begin the rehousing after the substrate is dry. Okay, so it's been about 2 days, and the substrate is almost dry. So I think we can begin the rehousing now. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, now we just gotta look for the guy, and hopefully he doesn't bolt out on me. Oh, there he is. You can see his legs. There's his abdomen. Right, let's try to get him in his new enclosure. Okay, I really hope this goes well. Don't want him to start bolting around, so these guys are super quick, and there he is. They also have really potent venom, so you don't want to be messing around with them. Okay, there he is. Okay. Just push her a bit. And there she goes. Beautiful. Just take a look at her. Very nice. Okay, so let's attempt to rehouse the other one and hope that one cooperates like this one. Alright, I've got a bad feeling that this one's gonna bolt out. So, I really hope not. Not sure where he is. There he is. It's right there. Just gotta zoom in for you guys. Okay, so let's attempt this. Okay, so this one gets the enclosure with the hide, and He just disappeared from the hole. No idea where he disappeared to. This is not good, so sorry about not being able to see, guys. Okay, I'll put it here so you can see what I'm doing. Just trying to find where he is. Bad idea, but I'm gonna use my hand. Yep, rehousing this, guys, I'm just asking for trouble. So, right, got the leaf out. And he's definitely in here, but can't seem to find him. Oh, there he is. There. You can see his legs. Okay, let's get him into his new enclosure. Okay. There's the beauty. Look at that. Okay. Whoa. That was quick. Good thing this was in the way. If not, he would have. Oh my god. That was awesome. Better cover it before it starts bolting out. Where is he? There he is. It's a good 3 inches. These guys get to a leg span of 7 inches. So they'll be pretty impressive specimens once full grown. Very nice. Glad they both cooperated, and I didn't have to run around chasing calceatums, because that would not be fun. They've grown since I last saw them, but the thing is, it's because they're always underground, so I couldn't see them. Okay, so this rehousing went way better than I expected. That's a good thing. And yeah, I will be filming feeding video number 5 later on, probably tonight. So we'll wait for that. I won't be feeding this too, just because they're in their new enclosures, probably won't eat. So these guys would be featured in feeding video number 6. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.